Hello everyone, it's TheAustinB here, and today isn't one of our normal calculation videos, but it's more of a Destiny mystery itself. I want to talk about the speaker, the huge gyroscope he has next to his room, and the orbs surrounding it. There are also some symbols I'm not sure how to decipher, so let's go ahead and start with the gyroscope. Gyroscopes on this scale are actually quite normal when it comes to analyzing the Earth. NASA also uses these to analyze the Earth, so it's pretty similar. It uses Earth's gravity to determine its orientation. It also consists of a freely rotating disc called a rotor, which is mounted onto a spinning axis in the center of a larger and more stable wheel, like we can clearly see here. So for those of you that don't know much about gyroscopes, they can be used for many purposes in regular life, like race cars, motorbikes, spinning tops, and gyro compasses. However, since this is Destiny, I want to go outside of the box and assume this calculates the orientation of our galaxy. There are also some strange symbols imprinted on the gyroscope that you can see around the circular room as well. The only thing I could maybe decipher is that the hourglass symbol is strikingly similar to what is known as the infinite hourglass. I'm not sure exactly what this means, since the others I couldn't tie to any Egyptian hieroglyphs. However, they could just be some sort of symbols within Destiny. Some of this may already sound confusing, so I'll just go ahead and leave it at that. When looking at the orbs floating above a metal base next to the gyroscope, you can clearly see the Sun in the center, then Mercury closest to its orbit with the small white orbiter streak, then Venus, the green orbiter, Earth, the blue orbiter, Mars, the red orbiter, Jupiter, the purple orbiter, and Saturn, the furthest, and the yellow orbiter. You may have already noticed some other strange orbiter that moves in irregular patterns. It seems quite big as well, considering its size in comparison to the other planets. I want to believe this is Comet, the DLC that we were supposed to have some time ago released to us at some point. Another thing I noticed is that Uranus and Pluto seem to be left out unless this comet, as I refer to it, is either of the two. However, I don't think this is the case. You can see some strange orbs constantly flowing towards the center of the Sun, strikingly similar to orbs of light, considering how illuminated they are, but it could be something else. There's no real evidence to support my theories up to the comet part. In the speaker's room, he has a total of 5 sleek black pyramids that look strikingly similar to the Pyramid of Khufu in Egypt, which I'll put up on screen. Next to which, 3 pyramids that actually had a purpose and could tell the time of the year and day by simply the shadows that are cast by those pyramids next to it, such as the winter solstice on December 21st. However, I'm left without some leads here. The speaker has 5 pyramids and not 4, and with the research I did, I can only assume this is just a collection of pieces that he has, so I'll leave it at that as well. Lastly, Osiris the Warlock is named after an Egyptian god with a cult or faction of followers that have armors and markings similar to Egyptian symbols. However, what some believe is the Eye of Osiris is really the Eye of Horus, which symbolizes the 6 senses of the body, which I'll show you on the screen. Now, for a personal theory, Osiris was outcast from the Tower or Earth and sought Mercury for a hideout, which I believe is still unknown. The speaker, or the voice of the traveler, I believe outcast Osiris from the tower, due to his findings to potentially change the way of the game is today, and because they have common symbols, and not to mention the speaker is already kind of sketchy as it is, being known as the voice of the traveler. Of course, that's just a theory, and I haven't really read that much into the grimoire cards of Osiris himself, other than what I already know. So guys, let me know what these symbols mean, why there are so many Egyptian references, and what that so-called comet actually is. Thanks for watching, and take it easy, Guardians.